probing attack, Brad, that Ohio State has employed here during this winning streak. And a nice decision that time by Washington to get to the rack.
So 7 straight run here for the Buckeyes, and another Michigan State. And ahead, Andre Wesson. No foul called by Henry.
The inability of Wesson to go off of one foot allowed Henry to get back in.
Walker with a pull-up with the left hand. Rebound is Tillman's. Winston looking to run the lob underneath. Off the mark. Comes free to Watts, though, in the corner.
I think that was a good heads-up play by Henry to kind of push it towards Watts because he couldn't get it.
Rocket man.
Yeah, you got to be quick and decisive with your passes against a good defensive team.
Henry will kick it back outside. Don't have to worry about the shot clock so far. Really going here. And that jumper by Tillman.
This player's hard and then loving them up just as hard.
Yep.
Izzo is really outstanding at that.
And he's had to really work that with this guy and coaching him this year in wake of his brother's death.
No doubt.
Tough.
Yep. Been really turbulent, but they've navigated through it. But it's been
7.6. And I think Memphis, Jim, and Grant Tracy and Raft had the game. I think they were number 1 in the country.
Yeah, that's right.
In field goal defense.
Yep.
So that's shown up here today. Winston hits the deck. He's all right.
Boy, good curl that time by Henry.
Extra pass to Tillman. He's fouled by Washington, but it was
the paint area, and that allowed Walker to get all the way to the rim.
Buckeyes have cut the lead in half as Michigan State has gone cold from the floor.
Yeah, they've been a little cold, and they've been a little quick with their shots too, Brad. Not as much movement as they had early on.
Tillman, nice move to the baseline, but he lost his balance a little bit, and the Buckeyes come up.
It's a team game. We both contributed.
Final shot will be the Spartans.
Zone defense here, just a change in look to confuse Sparty. And they're not aware of what time it is.
Tillman's got a fade away on the baseline, and he got it.
Put Luther Muhammad on Rocket Watts and Walker on Cassius Winston.
Might not be an easy task either, though.
No, it won't be. But Winston is a guy who's trying to create. He's more active with the ball. Watts is more of a catch-and-shoot guy.
Tillman inside. Henry, and he's done that several times in this game.
Yep, they had the switch there, so Tillman was on Walker, and Henry was on Weston.
Tillman all alone for a triple. Missed it. And Winston and Walker collide, and it's going to be
outside of himself there on that drive, but he's going to stay on the floor. Chris Holtman doesn't have a lot to work with on the bench with Kyle Young being in street clothes.
Young's with a walking boot. This is the 4th game here today with a high ankle sprain. But Michigan.
This is where Cassius looks to take over. He senses when the game is in the balance, and he'll usually try to be more aggressive offensively when he thinks his team needs it.
Here he is with 2 guys chasing him. That leaves somebody open. Watts got it over to Tillman. And they double Watts as well. Nice job. Washington got a hand on it. 5 to shoot. Tillman got the baseline but missed the shot.
But it hit the rim, so a reshot.
So another shot clock. A 3rd try here for the Spartans. And it's Winston just inside the 3-point line.
Wesson, but that's excellent work by Kyle Arns.
Henry spins against Liddell with the right hand. Woo.
Wesson. And Liddell's defender was trying to pinch back and help out in the paint.
That was a 3 by Liddell.
Yeah, sure was.
So he's got 10. Yep. There's another 3 on the other end. And that's pure. He's got 12 off the bench. Hall spins inside, leaves the extra pass to Tillman. And Caleb Wesson threw it away. Henry up and in.
This last 8-minute run for Michigan State.
Watts, another triple. Not this time. Pittman, though, off the backside with a rebound. And he's fouled.
Watkins got a real bump to him, real pop to him right now.
Just a terrific athlete. Second all-time rebounder in the history of this program. Second all-time shot blocker. And now the Spartans have the ball for the first time. Lee Paul, the freshman, who's really been playing well. There goes Tillman. Tough, contested shot, no good. There's the ball. Well, I think you're right. If Michigan State plays the way that they did against the Terps, the preseason #1, and one.
Paul's been terrific.
It's 16 against Maryland. Didn't miss a shot from the field.
He went right at him and got comfortable.
Good pass. Winston to Tillman with a foul.
Michigan State, other than Cassius Winston throwing the ball away once in a while, never wastes possessions. Penn State, it's their Achilles heel. They waste too many possessions.
Tillman down low against Stevens. I think that's a matchup that Tillman likes. Brown jumper. No good. Tillman follows. And it's Tillman against Stevens. He went left this time. Missed the shot. Man, Xavier Tillman's good.
Yeah, he's really good. He influences everything.
Back to a pass, and Arns couldn't. And Henry found an awkward spot to inbound it. Watkins went for the steal, and that allowed Tillman to get close to the basket, but he missed the shot. Out of the way. He's going to get the lob, and couldn't finish. Man. Here comes Gabe Brown on this end. He lays it in.
You got to push through it. We need to go into the locker room with this lead.
Yeah, this is a huge 3.5 minutes. I mean, if you're going to get back in this game, you're going to do it right now.
That's the first turnover for Penn State. Tillman with the foul.
Well, because all the threes, right? I mean, that made it fun for the crowd, right? I mean, they didn't even notice. I didn't notice. Stevens.
Not a very good end. Henry, nice bounce pass. Tillman finishes.
Yeah, they're blocking.
I think that's his third block. It's Penn State's fourth as a team. Hara making it tough on Henry. Shot clock at 5. Tillman will shoot a 3. He can make those. Henry, offensive rebound. Put back is good. That lead is gone. A tough runner, something, pass, turnover. Michigan State, remember, has not led, not for a moment in this game until now.
The ball or take him off the dribble. There you go.
That counts as a good look, I think. Did he get the roll? No.
He needed a shot. And you know what? He shoot.
Watts will heave one up. It hit the rim and Tillman finishes.
That isn't transition.
So now Penn State's on a run. Michigan State had gotten the lead up to 10, but a 7-0 run. Tillman got his shot blocked. Here come the Nittany Lions.
Just didn't need a bad shot. Did not need a wasted possession. Here for Michigan State, I got to get Winston the ball screen. Not this way, the other way.
Tillman, good.
Wow.
Cassius Winston can't hear
He
Tom
doesn't
Izzo.
want to look at it.
Yeah, either couldn't hear him or didn't want to listen.
Right.
Good pass, Watts. Tillman draws a foul.
Izzo was talking about, and Penn State is 0 for 11 from threes this half.
Tom Izzo was drawing up a lot of offensive plays in that last time out. He said, you guys need to get some good shots to get more confidence. You have to play like you have the lead. I can't tell you guys are winning by the way that you're playing.
Well, that's exactly right.
Tillman scores. Four teams, including Michigan State. And as Jay mentioned, if Maryland wins this game, they clinch at least a share of the Big Ten championship. Good pass fake on ball. He is having a great to take that jump shot. That was like an old Tom Davis looking play where they were fake a jump shot and just throw it up almost for a lob that just settles back in the day.
Tillman for three. A little bit strong. Now to get a foul going against Michigan State. A freshman from Philadelphia makes it an 8-point game.
I'm not sure they defended corn yet.
Xavier Tillman. Again a little bit strong on the three. Winston. Arms has made one. Not this time. What a rebound. And the putback though for Tillman.
Being on the road isn't the worst thing because you can get a little bit of sleep.
Winston from Tillman. Tillman is
well defended by Xavier Tillman. He guarded the ball, then got back to his man. And they're forcing Cowan to take really tough twos. That was a difficult two.
Tillman around window. And a block from behind by Smith. 5-on-4 Michigan State. Arms. And Kiffner with a weak side rebound.
And that's an area where it hurt Maryland not to have Cowan down the floor. There was also 5-on-4 on the glass.
Winston and a pass off the head of Kiffner.
Heady play.
But a fortunate bounce to Arns. Shot clock at 4. Tillman. Got it.
A beautiful post.
Lindo misses the front end. Michigan State has led throughout. They were up 9-0, 2.5 minutes into the game.
Horn set up top. Now a second ball screen.
Nice feed inside and the finish for Tillman. 3.5 minutes to go. Game back and won that. They have won 6 games this year when they trailed at some point in those games by at least 10 points. It's really remarkable.
It is remarkable. This team showed a lot of fight throughout the course of the season. And they've continued to win games when they haven't shot the ball well. And when they do start to shoot the ball well, and I think they're capable of that, it's going to be a really difficult team to beat.
Shot clock at 8. Watts, tough jumper. Wow. He knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Marcel was so good in the second half against Minnesota. Wound up with 13 points and 9 rebounds. Obviously had that game winner with 3-pointer to win the ball game in the farm.
What a snubber the last couple of minutes of Roosevelt back down. It was a deep 3-2, about 3-4 feet behind the line. Tillman right down Main Street to lay it in. Smith sizing up Tillman, trying to back him down. It's going to be tough. Tillman not quite as tall or as long, but he's stronger. And look at Tillman run the floor and get the layup this year from last year. Shot 27% a year ago, 36% with more attempts this year.
And he's shooting over 40% in Big Ten play from three-point range.
Look at the start to each half for Michigan State. As Tillman lays it in from Winston. Michigan
pass by Jalen Smith to the inbound man, Daryl Morcell. And North Carolina played really well today up at Syracuse. You see where Tom Brady and Julian Edelman were sitting on the sidelines?
Was with him as well.
What team does he play for?
With Dante Scott on the bench with foul trouble, and with Eric Ayala really struggling tonight, we get our first look now at Hakeem Hart. He's defending Aaron Henry even as we speak. Hart is a freshman from Philadelphia, a Philly Academy Player of the Year last season as a high school senior. As Hall knocks St. Joe's, Phil Martelli was let go, went to Michigan, so Hart reopened his recruitment and decided to come to Maryland. Hall gets the bounce.
How good is he been? That's
night in Dayton.
You guys, what was so impressive to me about Obi Toppin in person, of course we see all the high-flying dunks, and he is spectacular around the rim, but I was really impressed with his step-back three game, his passing ability. He defends, and he's a great teammate.
They would do it in front of their hometown fans. This is their 6th year in the Big Ten. This would be their first regular season title in this league. Last time they won a regular season title 10 years ago. He has scored 21 points twice in the last 5 games for me.
Scott on Xavier Tillman off the switch. Smith guarded Winston.
Winston from the corner. Yes.
Just great basketball.
They'll shoot another 3. That one too strong. That's an offensive foul against Tillman. Full court pressure, three-quarters court pressure from the Hawkeyes. Tillman brings the ball up himself.
Better find Winston.
This is the biggest lead of the game. 37-30 for Iowa. Xavier Tillman. You might notice on his jersey, he's got the senior behind his last name. Xavier scores. Jersey, he's got the senior behind his last name. Xavier scores.
Shot of the game right there. Michigan State comes back. That's the play.
Wieskamp gives it up. Tillman on the move. Xavier Tillman had nowhere to go, but they're going to call a foul against Iowa. Pencil makes his move. No good.
The secondary players are having to make plays. Wieskamp needs to get back in here and make a play.
And he is, just as you said that, Fran McCaffrey pulled him off the bench to get him back in.
You got to have somebody else.
He has had a miserable shooting game. Tillman.
He is hostile that they let Evil in the lane. You get in the lane, you can throw one up and in. They're not going to win with that thing.
4-minute drought for Iowa, you're right. Winston, meanwhile, great look. Kithier, though, wasn't ready to shoot. He finds Tillman and got blocked by Greener.
What a play by Greener.
Well, Dan,
Slow Michigan State down a little bit. Watts to Tillman. Tillman got fouled.
Yeah, Watts, I watched him come into the game, and he has a seriousness about him. And it said evil and up. What a hustle by what's his name? Wieskamp. Holy cow.
The lead is 2 for the Spartans right after they had taken their biggest lead of the night. Tillman to Henry in the lane.
Great cut. Henry loves.
Everybody here knows you. Henry on the drive and the follow by Xavier Tillman.
And that's what they're so good at. Chase
To Burke, one-on-one on the open floor, goes around Henry, and the turnover back to Michigan State.
a great retreat. That's the difference, I think, in the two teams. This year, D of Michigan State is generally excellent. The rest occasionally tardy.
Tipped out off the field.
Bird in there.
Tillman looking for Winston.
Nice defense. Not giving Arns that open look. Could go opposite, he might get it. Little zone look right here.
Watts pushed out. Shot clock at 4.
Nice look.
Tillman. And good work inside. Woodrow finishing at the rim. Burke.
What is it?
That's the illustration.
It's unbelievable. They might be hearing you. Well, that's one of those guys that can really put you on a string, too. Great attack mode.
Winston with 10 to shoot.
That's a little bit nice fake. Set it up. Is that pretty? They're being smaller in stature. Certainly nothing hard. Got it.
And a big bucket for Kyle. 27% shooter from 3, Burke, but he's 3 for 5 in this first half.
Well, he's very good jab stepping and going. A little bit of a settle, but they just run so many nice things. Nice play by Tillman.
Really good hands by the veteran. Winston gets it right past to Tillman with a one-hand hammer.
I guess he didn't report on time, Kev. That was the problem.
5-point advantage for Michigan State.
Always ready to be a threat on the perimeter.
And the 3 for Kyle. Xavier and his wife.
I'm sure he's a softy at home.
Oh, there's no doubt.
He is a very pleasant young guy to talk to. He's all business out here. And this is the difference in the team. They go into a nice help on the rake.
They Shawnee by Brown.
Yeah, they're nursing this one home now. Use a little clock. Turn down and fade.
18-point advantage with Cassius Winston. Look at the shot clock. It's at 7. There's Tillman.
Well, they run it beautifully, don't they, that ball screen?
The home team. Anthony Cowan starting off guarding Cassius Winston, who sets a screen for Tillman to get him down in the low post.
The one change in the starting lineup for Tom Izzo. Malik Hall gets the start. A lot of different guys, a lot of different starting lineups for Michigan State. Count the bucket on the goal team
And run him off that three-point line. That was too easy.
Hall's three rattles out. Tillman's on the glass at both ends, but he can't finish. And we've got another foul going. He take a big step forward this year. What about the 2 spot? And they're still trying to answer, Jay, some of the same questions that they've been trying to answer for most of the season. Dante Scott, he's the first Terp to score tonight, other than Anthony Cowan.
Dante Scott is a good player that's going to be even better at 10 points, 10 rebounds against Nebraska. He's a big body, can step away and shoot it. He needed to be prepared for that lob when he first got it.
Boy, they just completely lost Xavier. Big Ten has an outstanding guy in the middle.
It's ridiculous. Luka Garza, Iowa, Daniel Oturu, the 2 guys in this game. They're excellent guards and excellent big guys.
Caleb Weston at Ohio State, Kofi Coburn at Illinois, and on it goes. Speaking of a guy who's going to play in the NBA one day, how about Stick Smith? And a turnover. One of the best inside-outside combinations in America, but it's Maryland with a 5-point lead on the road in a hostile environment here in a huge game. The Terps are a half game up on Penn State and a game and a half up on Michigan State for top spot in the conference.
At the end of the clock, I'm not sure there's anybody better than Cassius Winston coming off the ball screen, making a 5.
Tillman with the shot clock at 4, gets it off and hits. No Jalen Smith. Under can't do it. Kyle Arms in the game now for the Spartans as Michigan State comes into the front court.
Dante Scott needs to go into that contact rather than try to avoid it. Good back down by Tillman.
Not nearly the shot.
Into the lane, getting a paint touch. And Maryland's getting anything they want. And you're seeing how good of a player that Dante Scott not only is, but is going to be. Big body, too. Big and strong.
Henry thought about it. Looking for Tillman. This is the matchup they need to try to exploit. Here comes the double. Xavier with a good catch.
Well, that was a smart play by Wiggins to go after Lawyer. Force him to guard.
Henry, shovel past Tillman. Left it short.
Good job by Dante Scott.
And we think Scott Drew's going to remind us that you and I were on a call of that game when they lost to Washington. Ayala very hot. Earlier this half has it blocked by Arms. It's 5 on 4. Tillman. And they've got it down to 8 points, 7 rebounds right now. Comes into this game with 7 consecutive double-doubles. Tillman. Henry the rebound. Good pass. Cowan with a penetration, left it short. Tillman ahead to Winston. They can take the lead.
Well, good job by Arns to run the floor. Go.
Turned it over.
This 12 is really interesting.
Missed free throw, 3-point lead. Winston. Tillman with a strong drive.
Well, they are Xavier. Instead of getting past them.
Heavyweight Big Ten matchup. Maryland a half game up on Penn State atop the league standings. Michigan State a game and a half behind the Terps.
Little zone here by Maryland now.
And a foul on Wiggins.
They're only a couple of scores away. And Maryland needs to lock down. They've still got the opportunity, as poorly as they played in the second half, the opportunity to win this game.
Boy, Tillman sets some good screens, doesn't he? Missed the 3. Rebound Smith, his 8th.
Cannot afford to make.
It starts with Cassius Winston.
Double ball screen. He's got to get the ball right away.
Tillman won't take the shot over Smith. Back out to Winston, 12 to shoot. Tillman spins, doesn't get it, and Smith down with a rebound.
Really trying for the second time, and there's Bingham with a rebound.
Reese, there's a reason you're open. There's a reason Bashanis-Vili is open. I mean, he's not going to win the game with that.
Xavier Tillman rolls off. Coburn clears it away. And he does. There's an answer.
Yeah, that's what he can do.
Coached by gut feel, right?
Yeah, you just got to see the game and understand, look, this is a jump shooter's game.
Night two, Brett Underwood told us from Coburn, who scored his first point of the game, is now taking a break. But the majority of the points coming from Jones and Williams in the early going, not what they anticipated. Xavier Tillman follows his own and tips it home.
I tell you what,
Williams in the early going, not what they anticipated. Xavier Tillman follows his own and tips it home.
I tell you, analyst against when Michigan State's playing is watching Izzo after something he doesn't like. It's the best. He was disgusted.
Huge size advantage for Tillman, but Illinois fighting him in there, and
so everybody's comfortable. One of the things about Michigan State, why they shoot, oh boy.
Tillman with the steal and the finish.
Next guy has to get to the front of the rim. Felice's guy doubled, and Felice went to the front of the rim, and he's available. If he's not available, opposite is for a jump shot.
Back cut to Watts. The fact that I thought Izzo was coming to double. We've seen him sprint down the sideline.
I'm telling you, it's the best show on TV. It's a reality show. Izzo on the sideline. Bravo.
Here. And Watts turned down the handoff. They worked on that in practice today and decided to cut instead. But Tillman rolls, goes to the other side of the basket and missed the layup. Kipper Nichols into the game, getting the assist and getting the Sumu into the scorer's book. Rocket Watts, three ball.
By moving the ball.
Yes. And to Molly's point, there's a difference between cutting and sprinting and moving. Illinois is moving, but they're not cutting and sprinting to score.
And Tillman was trying to roll off that ball screen. Needed basket. Illinois been scoreless for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We cut it to 17. You were talking about this earlier, the weave out top, to turn the corner or to move the defense, put them in a compromised position. Not much of that has been happening. Tillman.
Position defense, and he challenged his team to be more mentally tough to get out of this shooting slump recently.
They were 8 of 31 from the floor, 2 of 11 from 3, and Dan said at the open of the telecast, whoever made some perimeter shots would have the best chance of winning the game, and now Michigan. Frazier turning the corner. Winston sticks right with him, forced a tough shot. Winston tried to touch it to Watts. I think Watts touched it last, and he did, and it'll be Illinois.
I've seen it go in against good defense.
I want to say that I know it was the 82 championship game against Carolina. I want to say it was something like 5 goaltending in a row. 5 in a row to open the game.
Yeah, and they were.
Tillman all the way.
They expected a hand.
Back to 7. Tillman.
Shouldn't have happened.
Aaron Henry. Couldn't get the roll. Fight for the basketball. Henry gets it back. Short corner. Still won't go. He got it in the first half. The second half's been a little looser, but the Spartans now, as we go under 3 minutes, leading the ball. Winston playing with 4 fouls. Picks up the dribble. Still plenty of time for the shot clock. Tillman comes out to help. And the foul is. There's Felice again. Coburn offensive rebound. Has it taken away by Winston.
That's a great play by Winston. His man went by him on the block out, but he was in there enough to strip it. Coburn's got to come over.
Xavier Tillman.
Coburn didn't recognize.
Winston gets in the paint. Scoops it up. No good. And Tillman with a follow and the stop.
In the circle. Here's the toss to the tap, and it's controlled by the Spartans. As Aaron Henry will bring the ball up the floor. Catches Winston moving off the ball. He draws Eli Brooks. Tillman working inside. Off the break. First shot, no loose ball. As
at the rim that time, but you just got to finish it. Be confident in your shot.
And Tillman comes up with the steal. But this
And he knocks that shot down, Gus. It adds so much to this offense when he's able to be effective from the perimeter.
Tillman with a three himself. Big fella going to work. Jump hook, a brick. Winston the other way. Tillman trying to field Teskey. Knocked away. Stolen. Michigan taking a 12-3 lead. 9-0 run for the Wolverines. Rocket Watts to Cassius Winston. Baseline. Tillman off the glass. Missed it. Winston splits. Hangs. Flips. Tipped up and in for Tillman. Again. Julius with the step on the baseline. Knocked away and stolen by Arns. Cassius to a trailing Tillman at the basket. Left-handed.
He and Dikembe would block shots and block people out. Then us as the guards to come in and clean it up and get the rebounds.
Right now, Michigan with some full court pressure. Lawyer into the front court now with Hall, Tillman, Rocket Watts, and Gabe Brown.
And let's drop back into the 2-3 zone. A nice little change in the timeout.
Mid-range jump shot for Tillman. Henry now. Baseline explosion. Partially blocked by Livers. Picked up Tillman. He can't finish. Marble at the rim. No. Now to Julie. 9:23. Livers the inbounder with 1.9 to go. And it's stolen. Tillman. Trying to create. Fade away. Deep. Short. Winston with a rebound. Here comes Cassius.
That's his great individual defense by both defenders that time at Michigan State.
Nice pass. Save for Tillman. Foul. 42-38. Eli Brooks with 6. Another assist for Xavier Simpson. Tillman the 3. Cross-court lob, rocket in the corner. Rims off. Xavier Tillman with a rebound and put back. Livers with 14. Big basket there. 60-49. Inside Tillman. Nice move from off for Z. 65-54. Tillman guarded by Teskey. And a foul. Shows it. Drives. Leads. Tipped. And Tillman is there. 6:59. 1:48 to play. Tillman a 3. In and out. Eli Brooks, he's done a great job rebounding. 69-59. Cassius Winston on the baseline. Air ball. Tillman tied up and fouled.
With Tom Izzo's team throughout his tenure here in East Lansing. Here is Tillman coming off that rough game against Louisville. There's the freshman Lundy. Back rim and out, and Hall clears the board. Winston down low to Tillman. One does not go. Tillman, no.
This Penn State team, it's a scary team to dig on because they do surround Lamar Stevens with guys that can make shots. Pretty good defense there. Malik Hall walls up and makes Lamar Stevens score over the top of him.
Brown. Army on him. Winston. Henry through the lane, great feed to Tillman, and we've gotten a novel from Izzo in these first 11 minutes. There's Tillman. Lawyer weaving his way through, and Foster Lawyer.
Stevens, that will work. That was not a thing of beauty, but Stevens going and making a play.
Tillman trying to make one on the other end, and he gets the roll. That follows John Hera, his third. And now Tillman turns it over.
Such a smart play by Myron Jones. You got Mike Watkins running the floor, but you didn't give it to him too early. You didn't have to put it on the floor, and now he can catch it, go right up with it, and score the basketball.
8 points now for Watkins. Lead back out to 10. Winston cuts it to 8.
Reading right back to the rim.
He checked there for Myron Jones. Doesn't go. Winston will come the other way. Spartans on the run.
Oh, Gabe Brown storming the three-point line.
Tillman!
Maybe not. Hypervolt.
I'm not familiar with the Hypervolt.
It's basically, it's awesome, actually. It's a massage tool.
Really? All right.
Keeping it loose over there.
Put that on the Father's Day list or something.
Christmas is coming in 12 months.
Yeah, that's a ways away, so I thought I'd get...
Winston broke the all-time Big Ten assist record in that game. And we're underway for Madison.
And it's a great crowd here, Gus.
17,287 in attendance. Henry inside to Tillman. Handoff Winston, catches, shoot, and catches Winston.
With the two players, but also for Wisconsin, slow and steady. Control, take, pace, tempo, limit turnovers, force Michigan State have to play a grinded out game.
Rocket Watts trying to bounce off the dribble. Lost it, gets it back. Here's Tillman, steps out for a three. That one halfway down, pops out, picked up. Go. Inside jump hook. And Wisconsin finally misses their first shot. Tyler Wall, the freshman. Coach Gard needs him to step up in this game. Comes up with the turnover.
Stretch out the shot clock a little bit more. When you have a post player that can pick and pop, it just extends the defense and make it tough to guard.
Coach Gard couldn't ask for a better start for the Badgers. Different story when they played at East Lansing. Tillman, double pump, no, snatched it down. Malik Hall up top is checked in for the Badgers. Meanwhile, Trice on the baseline rims out. Gabe Brown is checked in for the first time for the Spartans, who's been suffering from flu-like symptoms.
It'll be interesting to see how his energy is. He hasn't practiced the last couple of days.
Cassius Winston back in, guarded by Trice. Here's a pick and roll. Winston turns the corner. 12 to shoot. Lawyer trying to create off the dribble. Tillman, bump it, grind it, pushed off, got away with it, can't lay it in.
60-plus made three-pointers plus 130 blocks. So you talk about doing it at both ends of the court. That's the versatility that you look for in your post play.
21-11. Wisconsin on top of Michigan State. Second meeting of the season between the two teams. Spartans won the first one in East Lansing. Winston, Tillman steps out three. Off the heel, snatched down. Winston.
And miss, but they're getting high-quality shots. They're not trying to force things, allowing the offense to work for it.
Xavier Tillman 0 for 4. Inside has that one blocked. Gets it back 0 for 6 now. Tillman cross court.
On the offense to work for it.
Xavier Tillman 0 for 4. Inside has that one blocked. Gets it back 0 for 6 now. Tillman cross court. Winston. How about that? A lean forward with 7 points. Watts, though, answers on the others. Watts again. Step back 20-footer. Partially blocked by Potter. Picked up. Loose arms. Watts wide open this time, and he buries a long jump. Points for Dimitri Trice. 48-29. Badgers, what a game. Now Henry wraps it around inside. Nice look as
lane at times, and other times you have to really protect the three-point line.
Spartans have trailed by as many as 19. 48-39. Cassius Winston, nice look. Tillman tried to jam it, and he muscled it over Reavers. Turnover.
Exactly. And he's leading the Spartan team back in the second half by methodically doing this.
Ritzel driving, running, hook shot. Potter with the rebound, but couldn't hold on.
Winston to take his time. No longer to sleep with that dribble. Tillman.
Nice handoff. Tillman. Oh, he missed it.
One was caught outside the lane. That time Potter, straight line, down, inside. Tries with the delivery.
52-47. Potter with 6. Winston. Baseline Tillman, and he missed it again.
Points with the 6 rebounds.
Michigan State with the basketball. Malik Hall. Tillman, Winston.
Great denial that time by Trice on Cassius.
60-49. Tillman 3. And he answers. Second half. Pritzo. Winston. Curl.
That's a smart play that time by Tillman. Didn't feel it.
Tillman in rhythm. Michigan State with the basketball. 61-57 our score. Winston inside. Tillman fumbles the ball out of bounds. Driving, skipping, step back. Short. Tillman with a rebound. Blocked from behind. I think 15-5 against the Badgers. 61-57. Winston inside. Tillman jump play. In and out. Rebounded by Wall. And a foul. That may be the 64-60. Winston, a 3. And hits it.
For trouble. Little floater for Winston with the opening basket.
Tillman matched up on Caleb Wesson, 2 outstanding big guys, and he's got great position there.
He did have good position even with a left hand. Wesson couldn't get it up. And the lead swells to 12. That's the biggest so far of the ball game. Got to find an answer, Ohio State. Here's the way to do it.
Yep.
Walker working against Watts.
Trying to run a set play here and kind of disjointed and getting it started.
Caleb Wesson's a good three-point shooter, but not that time.
Yeah, he was a little anxious to try to get that one up. Rush.
Andre Wesson inside to his brother, left hand. He'll have to go to the free throw line to earn.
You got to throw it in there. He's got it behind him.
Tough catch for Caleb with a right hook. His brother with putback. Walker looking for a pick from Caleb Wesson.
Got a mismatch now if they can get it to him against Henry.
He goes around Henry, and he's done that several times. There's a good lob, brother to brother, and a push by Tillman. There's the 3 attempt by Caleb Wesson, but it rims out and the rebound.
Shoulder by as opposed to shooting the fadeaway. No doubt. Buckeyes have not been able to get the ball to Caleb Wesson in the post.
He's got one field goal.
See, on this switch, you've got to throw it inside. When the switch happens and he has an advantage, you've got to throw it inside unless entitled to hold on to it just for a bit.
I still wouldn't want to take a shot right now. It's still moving. Caleb Wesson spins on Tillman. And the rebound.
Not quite the same start here tonight.
No, you can't duplicate that, but I'll say this. If they're going to make 12 threes in a game, they're going to win national championship. The only thing missing really is consistent threes. They look like national championship good on Saturday in front of game day.
Watkins, no good, but the rebound again. Michigan State had a hard time this year when he's not in the Big Ten.
I love watching that kid play, and I love talking to him.
Lamar Stevens got cut off by Tillman. Tillman will match up with the Penn State star from time to time. The offensive rebound, and John.
Don't mess around. Don't let Stevens' body get in you. Just go.
Miles Dredd, much of a scorer. Stevens will drive against Tillman and miss the shot more. Good defense from Xavier Tillman.
Great
chance to catch them against a Tennessee team that in some ways kind of had Kentucky's number these last few years. They don't have quite the same team themselves.
No good shooters.
Penn State missed 5 shots in a row from the field after their red-hot start. Washington back to Stevens for 3, and that one you can tell was off the mark, but they're going to call.
Standing around going one-on-one, Michigan State moving the ball, getting to the offensive glass.
Again, it's Tillman against Stevens. He went left this time. Missed the shot. Man, Xavier Tillman's the 5th Spartans turnover. Lob! And Stevens couldn't quite throw it down. I think it was a lob. This 3 does go down.
You and I both said on the world's greatest podcast, Courtside with Greenberg and Dockett, you can get on the ESPN.com basketball page, by the way. We both said we think their Final Four good, but Myron Jones has to play like he's playing tonight consistently, 2 straight every weekend.
Stevens lost the ball. Game that follows us, IQ could play. Man, is he good. And Kentucky playing really well all the way up to number 6. They follow us at home at Rupp against Tennessee. Mike Watkins missed the shot. Rebound. Rocket Watts kind of feeling it on this end. Missed that shot. Final minute and a half of the first half. Penn State's lead was as big as 19. They've made 9 first half threes. They have played great. Michigan State has never led, not for 1 second of this one. Stevens, air ball. But, as you said, a hustle play almost kept the ball. Senior day on Sunday. That will be a heck of a scene.
Ohio State comes in.
Yeah. Think about how many great players they've had, but there haven't been many who have been as beloved in that town in this program as Cassius Winston. Stevens had his shot rejected by Tillman.
Chambers told his team in that timeout, he said, stop falling in love with the 3. Take better shots so you can get this momentum back. And you can tell that Penn State is a player-led team. In that timeout, guys were coaching each other up hard, holding each other accountable, saying, we can't let them back in this game. We need to punch back.
Stevens attacks. He'll go to the
shoot over you. But the message at halftime, get into wing shooters, has been listened to and executed.
Stevens against Tillman. Now a whistle and going the other way.
Because it convoluted the court. Half court hasn't been great, but they got into open floor situation. They got a layup.
Career high for Xavier Tillman, plus his usual good work on this end. Trying to hang with Stevens. He stuffs him.
Aaron Henry is a killer. Going to his left hand from the right side, getting into the lane. He's stronger. He's more athletic.
Stevens, what do you say about putting him on that side of the floor? Michigan State up 7 with under a minute to go. Penn State can't waste any time. They got to go. Stevens taking a lot of time. Misses the shot. Follows his own miss. Stevens draws a foul.
staple of Tom Izzo teams in recent years. Annually among the best in the country in terms of assist percentage. Let's bring in Holly Rowe.
Well, listening into Mark Turgeon, the Maryland coach, in that last time out, he must have used the word toughness 7 times. He said, we're not screening with toughness. We're not rebounding with toughness. Not defending with toughness. He needs a tougher.
Arns turns the corner. 14-foot pull-up off the bounce. No. Trice snatches it. They're ready to take it into the front court. Crosstown, midtown traffic looking for a trailer. Anderson. Thor thinking about it, 7 to shoot, trying to create, step back. James Harden with a Reavers with 10 points in the first half already. Lawyer dumping it down, throws it away. Got caught in midair. Trice. Third turnover for Michigan State. Now Potter working the baseline on the freshman Hall. Tried to spin on it.
Good help by Lawyer that time.
Reavers from Milwaukee, baby.
Work on the offensive glass. That time by Marble.
Freshman really coming along. 9 points. 48 seconds to play in the first half. 40-27. Reavers poked away. Lost it. Arns the other way.
Well, all that time, instead of gathering, he was trying to attempt to try to get it, maybe pass it away, instead of catching, coming down, and then making the play.
Here's Reavers. Short. Tillman. 9-0 run for the Spartans. 48-39. And what's happening now? Reavers has not been getting the touches we saw in the first half.
And a little bit more attention to where he's at on the court, in particular on the perimeter, so you can get him inside.
Good look at the first bucket of the game for Xavier. Now Pritzel baseline jump shot. A brick. Loose ball. Anderson kept it alive. Trice steps into a 3. Boy, he's bringing his team back 15 points for the Big Ten Player of the Year. Reavers.
It's a pet peeve play right there for Spartans coming out of a timeout to get a down screen on the weak side to get Winston curling into a 15-foot jump shot.
Price draws the crowd. Reavers slips to the wing. Reavers trying to get that shot off. Does, and it's short.
Yeah, that time Ford had the mismatch in
for Arns. 61-57. Michigan State clawing their way back.
Yeah, Gus, and down the stretch of the game, you can't allow those little miscues on defense by not identifying where the shooter is at if you're Wisconsin. You just can't let that happen.
9 to shoot, Trice. Ford. Reavers, 5 to shoot. Reavers lets it go. Air ball. Arns with the rebound. Drive. Skip it. Step back. Short. Tillman with a rebound. Blocked from behind. I think Reavers got a hand on it.
Just that time, Reavers did an excellent job of showing his chest to Cassius Winston and not retreating till late. And then he recovered and was able to get his hand on the shot by Tillman.
Reavers wants it. He's got Tillman on his back. Here he steps out the screen. 7 to shoot for Trice. 5, a 3. And the rebound.
First 2 here tonight. Northwestern coming off that loss to Ohio State Sunday. They led in the second half just like they did against Maryland, but they fell 71-59. Good move by Young, taking it right at Xavier Tillman. He has not beat Michigan State in his tenure there, 0 for 9. And Tom Izzo has brought in Rocket Watts, another freshman, as Henry goes to the bench for that foul. That was one of the lineup shuffles in Minnesota. Watts started, Henry did not. Here's Young.
Taking it right to Tillman again. A little short, though, trying to scoop it up.
I like it, though. The freshman
Material, but I don't think I've heard the 7-10 split before. Was that off the cuff?
I'm a Renaissance man.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
We know that.
Yeah.
We know that. So Watts to the bench with 2 fouls. Here is Pete Nance. Guy that they really think has a bright future, but he struggled the last 7 games, and he loses it here. Now, he's claiming he got fouled, but it's the 4
jerseys there, and I'm sure we'll have a chance to show that play again. You can look from where Tillman came. He was able to come from the high elbow and get that. That just should not happen.
And Boo Buie almost turned it over. I don't know how he did it. Remember, Bowie's the freshman who had a season-high 26 the first time these two met. Tom Izzo referenced that shoot-around. They want to shut him down. Nance has it blocked by Tillman. Boy, the Michigan State defense is swarming early.
And they...
A 14-0 run over the last 6 minutes. Barron trying to change that. Tillman another block, and then Xavier Tillman picks up his first foul of the night. Tom Izzo will take any version of Cassius Winston. That's how good that kid is.
As with any coach, not only in this conference, but national.
Yeah, no question. Nance trying to pass it inside.
Did you see what I was talking about? Coming off that curl cut, but Brown didn't allow that grab to stop his cut. Good, strong play by Gabe Brown.
Michigan State, they held Minnesota to 52 points on Sunday, and right now Northwestern defenders slapping the floor. Crowd loves it. And Nance kicked it off his foot.
This young man, Carr, the star the other night in Columbus, Jimmy, in the game we had. Be interesting to see how much momentum or carryover, if you will be in this building today for Minnesota and this team after such a victory, their first road win of the season. Oturu going with that drop step.
The best way to attack this Michigan State Spartan defense is to move it. If you stand still, the size and the physicality takes advantage Sparty. But once you can move it, you can get shots like this open.
Oturu not to be. So a slight adjustment for him today.
Well, he has to adjust his mindset. You can see he's more engaged defensively right now, more active offensively. And sometimes coaches, from a psychological standpoint, have to find different ways to motivate players.
Omersa, too strong with that jump hook in the lane.
But again, it's not just Aaron Henry. The rest of the team has to yell out. The shot clock is counting down.
Yeah, communication.
Yes.
Well, if they can get Demure going, Michigan State to a 10-2 run. 16-9 our score. Over 12 minutes gone in the opening half. Willis again launches. Way too strong. Tillman corrals it out to Cassius.
Things like this, and I can only think about the time when maybe Roberto Clemente passed away and how tragic that was. That, you know, we say it all the time, don't take life for granted. Don't take life for granted, but I mean, when you hear news like this, it's just tough.
It is. Thoughts and prayers out to the Bryant family. From all of us here at Fox Sports. Another takeaway.
Not playing the best for the Gophers, but MSU gives opportunities back to the Gophers, and that's now you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've had 5 turnovers in their last 7 trips, Jim. And an opportunity here for Minnesota to carve into this lead. It was once up to 13. Shot clock dwindling down. Oturu working Tillman on the baseline. No help. Wave it off. Steps taken by
strong side corner was empty. So as soon as Henry got to the lane, you missed assignment on the roll. Xavier Tillman was wide open. No help there.
Carr in trouble. Lost his balance. Gave it up to Kelcher. Now he steps out. Dumps it down to Oturu again. In traffic. Gets the roll.
You see the difference there?
From the backcourt into sometimes the front.
Right.
Length can be a real issue, I think, at times for guards. And right now, the length of either Watts or Henry or Cassius are a problem for Carr.
Well, it is, but yet and still the offense is not allowing Carr to kind of get where he wants to be. That's just good help right there by, Gabe Brown taking away that turning driving lane, but that just goes back to some guys are just really good.
And feel that this building is ready to explode. If Minnesota can just give them a little something to root for, have a extended run. They've not had that as yet.
It doesn't take much in this building. You know that, Timmy.
Oturu, drop step connection.
Good, but the timing had to be just right for Tillman to set the screen, and then Cassius Winston allowing Tillman to clear enough space to put the ball on time and on target for an easy layup.
Well, there's a reason he's the all-time assist leader at Michigan State.
On the Big Ten.
And the Big Ten.
Don't take that away from him now. To make Minnesota, you have to start to inch away here and make a run. You got the stop you needed. You got to capitalize now here on the offensive end.
It's got to be someone besides Oturu. He's on the pine.
See, that's a tough, but it's a tough shot because
Waters found out what he needed to work on. A lot of times what happens is the player starts doing things that maybe are in his best interest, not his team's. Not the case with Miles Powell. Everything he's done has not only made him better, but more importantly, his team better.
High-low action right here. It's got to go quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jump hook right over Tillman.
Well, he lived coming off a 13-point effort against Wisconsin on Friday. 5 for 5 from the field, 4 boards in 33 minutes.
Those brothers are so well scouted. Know exactly what the opponent's going to run. Gotta get this guy going.
Jackson Davis picked it up, leads inside, and lays it in.
Big strike. Thank you.
So we can call him the all-time guy.
This kid's got some talent, no question about it. He's overcome so many obstacles. Great attitude. Makes the bounce into that post-up area. Good footwork. With his right hand.
Justin Smith, Jackson Davis, and Devontae Green.
What a high-level competition, though, guys.
Good first half. Here in the Big Ten. Tennessee.
Any of those cross screens on the block area, Thompson and Davis.
7 to shoot. Jackson Davis.
With the drop step. Tough shot. And a foul. No? Well, play by Xavier with the dribble drive kick.
5 points for Brown in this game.
Got to go get the power game once more. It'll open up outside shots.
Smith again down the lane. Jackson Davis wheeling. Left hand, no. Tillman well defended.